that at the end, he's buying gifts for all the guys who have helped him along the way. And I know that the team wants to hold him to that and really get into his wallet. But that's what good leadership gives you. You know, at the end of the season, because you've done a great job, QB, he's usually the guy who springs for the good stuff.
And his first look is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
Defensively, you really can't script the start much better. You get a 3-and-out and a sack.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. They kept him short of a first down on first and second down. And then on third down, they pick up a sack. What tremendous momentum for them to start this game.
Here comes the Rams punter now. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Now a hit and a loose football. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A.
But that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got him in, complete. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A huge play there for Chicago.
In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And that's how you start a drive, because you know they have this play in their back pocket, waiting for the right time to unleash it. And boy, did they pick the right opportunity, unleashed it big time, and that was also a big-time throw.
He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. A gain of 6 there on first. 2 plays, 2 catches. You have a feeling they're going to look for him early and often, and that's to be expected. You got a player of his caliber, why not?
And I think it's also a message from them to the defense that you're not going to dictate to us what we're going to do with one of our better players, because so often you hear about defenses saying we're going to take away what you do best. In this case, they're going to move him around, find proper matchups, and make sure they continue to funnel the ball to him.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great play there. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And a 9-yard run on the end of it. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 20 carries, 61 yards, and a touchdown.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit and try and keep him fresh? Or do they say, guess what? He's locked in. Keep handing him the football.
From the gun on third down, Mixon.
He'll swing this one out to Edwards-Helaire. And he is going to have a Rams first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Mixon.
Now throw right side, taken in by the tight end Gray.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Come on, baby. We got to do our job. We got to do our job.
Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty is going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, this defense for the Bears, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver? Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
1st and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A.J. Brown, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Tyreek Hill on the return.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. And the previous drive put him up over 1,000 yards for the season. So now it's what you like to refer to, my friend, as gravy time, right?
It is. I mean, he's done it, right? He's accomplished the goal. So the good players, they relax a little, they bask in it. They think this is, okay, we've done what we set out to do. The great players decide to push that number as high as they possibly can. I don't expect him to have any let-up in his game the rest of the way.
Great thing if you're on the opposite side. He's such a weapon. He just opens things up for the other guys around him.
Yeah, if you're the opposite receiver, you should expect a few passes to come your way, too, because I've got to get coverage in his direction.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. The play action fake. Look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And the Rams are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Just nowhere to go with the football. He was forced to put that one into Lake Michigan. I think his receivers have to do a better job of working free because he didn't have anywhere to go at all on that play.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Edwards-Helaire. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
From the gun on 3rd down. Mixon looking downfield for Godwin. And this is caught. Touchdown, Rams.
Touchdown.
Chris Godwin, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams have broken our tie as they take the lead. McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 14-7. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. Where he stands right now, as you see, already over 1,000. You have to think 2,000 is a real possibility. Long way to go in the season, but what he's done so far, spectacular.
It is, and you know what he's also hoping for? He's going to play a lot of man coverage from here on out because one of the best ways to slow down production is to go to zone and double, triple team, put a number of people in the area that you expect him to run into. But man-to-man, every receiver believes he's going to win that battle. And you know what they all do? They all keep kind of a book, you know, on what the defenders do, what their moves are, their best things. And he wants to be able to refer to that book and beat one guy at a time.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage. Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This one taken just inside the 10 and taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. L.A. set to take over again on offense.
And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop. Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. The Rams on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. That catch good for only a couple. That catch, by the way, number 505 of his career, and that ties him with a couple of other tight ends from the past, Frank Wycheck and Dallas Clark.
And those guys were excellent players, but how about what we're seeing right now? 505 and rising. What a nice career he's put together.
He's going deep for Brown. They've got his man complete. Touchdown, LA. A.J. Brown with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Rams have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
They'll look to throw here. He is going to find Hill here. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play.
That's it, baby.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that challenge, a successful one. They go play action here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Rams are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw. Mixon. He's got Hooper on the short connection. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Back to throw again. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he's got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
On play action, they'll throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And the Rams are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
Now McManus on to kick this one off. Tyreek Hill set to return it.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Play to win. Let's go.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half two after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the 3rd quarter.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
42, Mike 42.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick six territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
It's Hill, complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So fighting through, and he's got space. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play there on the catch and run.
And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 down at the 31. Back to throw. Mixon. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Brown. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
Now here's a throw that's complete.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire.
A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Here's Edwards-Helaire.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams add on to their lead. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. How many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll drop to throw. And going deep for Hill. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to be set. 15-yard line.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. Day is on for the point after. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was finished by the touchdown run from the 15. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
From the gun on third down, Mixon. This will be caught by Brown. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Going old reliable there to the slot on third down.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence because how do you cover? Do you go to the bigger guy to try and use size? Got to try to go with the quicker guy, and sometimes you even get out quick there. Very difficult to match up with that slot receiver. That's why they keep going back to him.
And he's had the hot hand. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. He was trying to get that to Edwards-Helaire out of the backfield. And that'll bring up second down. Looking to throw. Mixon. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Back now at Soldier Field. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. Back to throw. Mixon will return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Watch out for Hill. And they try to razzle-dazzle, but the ball's out. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A.
I think it's easy to say mission accomplished on that drive. The goal was to increase the lead. They did exactly that.
McManus's point after is good. And the lead now up to 14. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Bears offense out there set and ready to go. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
And he works free, fighting through, and he's got space. Touchdown, Chicago! Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bears have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
Off play action. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
To throw on third down.
Mixon, he'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed.
They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up fourth down. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one complete to Hill.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They've got to go thank the guys on D.
Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw.
Zach Taylor's made the decision. He's going to go ahead and throw out the red challenge flag. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill and brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
And that's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Amari Cooper, his second touchdown on the season.
And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. And as the numbers show, he really wasn't in the mix at the beginning, but they've got him in the rotation now, and it's proved a good move.
And that's what happens when you're a good player. There's a lot more attention drawn to you, and it's obvious that they had him in their game plan on defense, not letting him get off to a good start, but he's found a way so far here in the second half.
On first down, Mixon. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? I don't like any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Keon Crossan. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
And we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mills used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. The throw over the middle taken in. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down, but they are in field goal range already. Looking for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Amari Cooper. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Bears use this short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. From the 10. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So all eyes on this Rams offense. Down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's complete. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. Back to throw. A big play there for L.A. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And he's got his big tight end here. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. A gigantic sack on 3rd and goal. A loss of 12. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Will Harris. And the Bears are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game.